Hey guys, it's Denny from Inspired by Nana. I have another Christmas journal. I just wanted to flip through for you today. I just finished it and I absolutely love it, but I say that about all of them. It comes with this tie. I'm not sure if this is the tie that I want to use yet. So I'll go ahead and take it off and show you the cover. This was two real cute stockings that I found, and I cut them in all different pieces and I patched it all together to make the cover. It's just one signature. It has about 60 pages and I just love it. There's stitching all over. There's jingle bells. It's squishy. Is that a word? Squishy. And then on the corner here, it has the berries with a little pine cone and the ribbon. But I just love it. Let's go ahead and start flipping through it. It's a fabric cover. On the inside, that's a placemat that I used. I thought it looked really good. And then just some journaling cards. Everything, not everything, but there's a lot of sewing that I've done around the cards and stuff. And as you can see, she's a big old girl. She's pretty meaty. Here's the pocket. And I just stitched this little thing down there. Just has this just to do some journaling. And I sewed around that. I thought it was cute. The little owl. Here's the first page. And this is sewn on vellum, the coffee stain vellum. And then it's a pocket. I just love the birds. And then I come across at the thrift store all these old cards. I didn't distress them because they're already kind of discolored themselves. But you can put your little shopping list on here. Like, you can do anything with it. It just slips in there. Again, this is a Christian Christmas. So here's just a little tuck spot here. Vintage recipes. This is it's real old. It's distressed itself. Another little tuck spot here. Some more of that vellum. With just some sayings about Jesus. It just goes right in here. Here's another little pocket with the burlap, and I kind of distressed it to discolor it a little bit. Put some vintage paper in there. Here's Santa Claus. And then here's about a little boy, a little saying there, but it's cut off. Here's some thicker paper that I coffee stained. I love how it's got like the little holly and everything on it. And then here, another one of those cards. And then this flips down. There's a pocket, and then it flips down to where you can write right there. Right, or just paper clips and stuff to it. Here's just an old paper. It's some interesting reads. With some ribbon. Here's an upper tuck. This was an old ornament I found at the thrift store, and I totally took it apart. And just made an upper tuck. I thought it was cute. Let me make sure I'm in frame. And then it just has another journaling card in it. Oh, I didn't sew around this one. Let's see. This page, I coffee stained it and then put it in the oven for so long. It kind of just, I love how it turned out though. It's kind of tore up itself. And then down here, it's got a little tear. But I sewed right here and put this hymnal, the vintage hymnal there. With another one of those cards. I thought that was pretty. Here's some writing space. And then this is out of a children's book. I just love the reindeer. And then here's some poems. And then here's another out of a vintage children's book about Christmas. With the shepherds. Here, held on by a altar paper clip, is just a pocket. It's a floating pocket. You can glue it in if you want. And it's also coffee stained. You can write on the back. I thought I'd leave it floating. That way you could do what you want with it. thought that was cute. Santa Claus. Here's more of the coffee stain and sewing around. Here's a large pocket here. It says The First Christmas. Some lace. Here is that real old vintage children's book about Jesus. It's talking about Joseph. Here's some coffee stained paper. I love the reindeer in that and how it turned out. It's got the sleigh. And then on the other side is a pocket. And then this just, it's held on with brads. And then you just undo it. And this flips open for a little secret writing spot. And then the whole thing flips open for more writing. And then there's also a pocket in behind it. Here's some of that vintage book. Here is a recipe for hot spiced wine punch. I'm not a big wine drinker at all, but I thought for the holiday season, if you're having a family gathering. Here's the Norman Rockwell that I've been using in a lot of my Christmas journals. And here's the middle of the signature. I just thought it was adorable. Santa Claus sleeping. And then in the center of the signature, there's just two little cross charms. And the sewing. Let's see, let's get on here. Here's the other side of that old children's book. And more writing. This is held on by a paper clip. Again, you can glue it down if you want. Just writing space there, and then it flips up. Here's a little page, little card to write on. And then right here, oh, I love this. I had one. I wish I had more. But here is a pocket here. You put something in. I glued her to the actual window, so that way whatever you put in there, she'll still show. So there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, oh, yep, here's another little pocket here. So you've got several pockets in just this one thing. Now, if you glued it in, obviously you wouldn't see the little girl. And I made my own antique tape. And I just have that in with the altar paper clip. These paper clips are really cute. I had a bunch of the little gift tags. It says to and from. And I just made altar paper clips out of them. I mean, it gives you something to do with them. I don't know about you, but I had a ton of them left over. I just love this house. That's why I put it in. It has like a Christmas wreath and then the lights. And then here, this page, it's got the little garland up here. It sticks out with the lace and the buttons and two little kids down here with a journal card. A little pocket. More writing space, of course, and a woman playing the harp. And there's some more like poems on the back. Here's another floating pocket. I put the paper clip on the inside and you can just stick stuff in it. You can glue it down. I thought it was real cute, and just put some old lace on it. And there's the jingle bell. You have another one here too as well with that little piece of spruce. That's plastic, by the way. I got it off of a really old like wreath. There's some more writing. And then on this side, this is just held on with a brad. You can flip it up and do some journaling and kind of tuck it away. You can journal underneath. And then also it lifts up, and then there's a little fabric pocket here with little trees on it. But you can journal on the top and the bottom, and it's all sewed around. And then there's a pocket in behind it. And I stuck in another one of the recipes. Because what is Christmas without gathering with family and having a big meal? It's so funny. You can look at all of my family pictures from when I was little, and every one of them were eating. It's like, do we do anything besides eat? But that's what we do every time we get together. We just eat. Here's some more coffee stained paper. Here's Jesus on the hymnal. You just open it up, and then there's a little pocket there. And it just folds back. I love this. My daughter didn't care for it, but I love it. I think it's adorable. It's a little clothesline, and it comes with the little tiny clothespins. And then I just hung little journal cards from it with like all the, it reminded me like dried flowers, but like the fall and all the trees dying, leaves falling off the trees and that. So I just thought it was adorable. And they're just hanging on there, and you can write on them, hang them back up, or you can put your own little pictures from the holidays there. You probably would only be able to fit 1 or 2 on there. Well, more than 1, but 2 or 3 probably. But I just thought it was adorable that she didn't care for it. And these are vintage buttons. I just think it's different. I like trying to do different stuff in my journals if I can. Here's about bread machines. Here's an old card I sewed around. And then lots of writing space. And then it opens up all the way like that. And then on this side is a pocket right there. And then writing space. And I love this. I found it at the thrift store, this lace. And it's not that much left. I just got a little tiny piece, but it's so delicate. I just loved it. Here's another one of those pockets, and I stuck in this very old ad. I figured like Christmas shopping, you know, back in the day, of all these like candle holders and stuff. I just thought it was beautiful. Something to look at. And then just another piece of the coffee stain paper for you to write on. Write your Christmas memories on. Little sticker down here. This is the coffee stain vellum. It really dyed dark. I love it. I folded up the corner and sewed, and then there's a little tuck space right here, and then I just put the button and the fabric, and then I sewed, or I didn't sew that, but I glued it to a piece of coffee stain paper, and it is just wrinkled. I love it though. And then that way it still looks like a full page, and now there's a tuck spot, and I put a piece from a children's book about Jesus. It's very old. Very, very old. And that just slides right up in there. And it holds quite a bit. I mean, there's plenty of space to put all your treasures. Anytime in my journal, I always keep receipts. Like if we go somewhere special, I keep the receipt. There's another one of those cards to write on. I thought the scalloped edge was just so cute. Now this is it's a pocket, but I did not glue it. I left it open so you could slide stuff in behind this beautiful ribbon. This was my mother's ribbon, so it's special to me, but I thought it looked beautiful in here. Here's some more pineapple almond cream, just that old vintage recipe. The cradle hem, and just some angels in that. And here's vellum again with that beautiful lace. And I like how you can read. It's like a little Christmas card. You can read through the other side. And then on the back is some of that very brittle vintage paper I have. It's too brittle to do anything but glue it. And I just put some fabric and that so you could write on it. And then on the back here, we just have another journaling card, another jingle bell, and then it opens up and it's just an envelope, and I sewed all the way around it. And then I left this open if somebody wants to put their name in that, which I know typically that would be in the front, but the way I did my front pocket, I had to put it back here. So, and again, here's the back, and you can tell she's, you know, she's full, but there's stuff in there that you can take out and that if you like. But if you are interested in this little beauty, she will be on my Etsy in my Etsy shop probably in a few hours. I still have to put that all on there, but if you're interested, and if you don't care for this one, stay tuned, because I'm going to be just knocking them out. I've already started another one, and I got another one in mind after that. So stay tuned. If you don't like this one, there'll be more. I'm going to keep making them until Christmas. So you guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it so much. And thank you to all of my new subscribers. Have a blessed day.